Counts even, 2-2 for Klepchik.
3-2 count.
Full count.
Yep, and Klepchik was actually the only person on the URI team to bat in a run with the sacrifice fly the last game against St. Louis, which they lost 9-1. But Colleran gets their first strikeout of the game, retiring Klepchik and getting the first out of the inning.
The senior goes down swinging.
Definitely a low pitch, but she went for it. Taylor Archer, the designated player, up at bats now. Swings at the first pitch, fouls that one back. Oh, 1 count for Archer, the senior, who's batting a decent .259, 15 hits on the season, and 2 home runs. Solid player for the Rams. She takes the second pitch and swings at that one as well. Fouls
She
it back.
ripped that one up into the bleachers.
She swung a tad early. That could have been dangerous for the Minutewoman. And swings at that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for Colleran as she retires Archer and Klepchik. 2 outs now. Second strikeout of the game for Colleran, and Maddie Housel, the catcher, coming to the plate.
Will she strike out the side?
We will see. She's definitely on a roll right now. Swings the first pitch, and that one gets popped up. Jenna Kozig looks under it, shielding the sun, and makes the play.
She won't strike out the side, but she'll make quick work of URI.
Absolutely. And the UMass Minutewomen will stay on top 2-0 heading into the bottom of the second. And we will be right back here on the 810 Digital Network. And we are back to Amherst, Massachusetts, and Olivia Godin, the designated player, will start things off here. Minutewomen lead all time in this series with the Rams. They are 88-13-1. And at Sortino Field, UMass has never lost to the Rams. They are 20-0-1. And takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Very high pitch for
wild
ball 2.
pitch. That thing had some heat behind it, though. Came all the way to the backstop and ricocheted right back out to home plate. Would not want to be sitting behind one of those.
Absolutely. Wild pitch by Rogers there. Strike one, 2-1 count for Godin. Godin, the senior, batting a 173 average, 323 on base percentage. Swings at that one and nicely hits, but goes foul. Sets for strike two, 2-2 count.
I have a feeling she's going to be really aggressive with this next pitch. Started out with 2 balls. She's fallen behind 2-2. Complacency has been lost. Oh, wow.
That one's very low and gets through the legs of Maddie Housel.
Almost looked like Rogers was bowling with that pitch. It's in the dirt well in front of the plate.
Definitely ball slipped or something, or full count pitch. High. Third walk of the day for Becca Rogers. And Olivia Godin gets on base. Stavinoa now batting for the Minute Women. She's just a freshman, first year here. She has started all the games for the Minute Women.
She's also among the lead, or the team leaders anyways, in RBIs, 9 RBIs so far this year.
Swings at the first pitch she sees and fouls that one back.
I like her little pre-box routine that she's got worked out in between pitches.
Oh, fantastic play by catcher Maddie Housel. Great awareness by her. 7-0 tried bunting it, but that one popped up in the air just a tad, but good enough for Housel to get there in time and make the out. Make out number 1.
Very quick reaction to bring down that ball.
And now Whitney Cooper, the third baseman, coming to the plate, batting a .095, so definitely seen her struggles here. 4 hits at 42 at-bats. Looking to turn things around here in middle of April.
And with 1 out and 1 on, this would be a good time for some offense. It's never too late to contribute.
Absolutely. That one's just a tad high, ball 2. Too low pitch. Good rip by Cooper there, but misses and takes strike 1.
That was thrown way inside. She almost clipped her elbow on the swing.
Definitely needs to.
I think she was more defending herself from the ball than trying to hit it that time.
And that one, tad high, 3-1 count. There's the hitter's pitch. And the pitch swings and misses that one. 3-2 count.
She likes when she gets the ball inside.
Yeah, definitely have inside pitches, but Cooper is swinging at them. Just can't make contact. The pitch is inside.
Good eye.
4th walk for Rogers. 2nd of the inning, and Cooper is on first. Godin on second. Stacevic now coming to the plate, who walked in the first inning.
This is looking really good for UMass, making it back to the top of the order with 2 runners on. Looking to put up some crooked numbers.
And the first pitch is bunted by Stacevic, but that's fouled back. Stacevic always looking to bunt. She definitely has the speed. She is 4 for 4 in stolen bases.
It's a bold move going with the what you'd think would be a sack bunt with already 1 out. Not a bad idea, though.
She already has the running start once she tries bunting. The 0-1 pitch. Tries bunting at that one, but almost an identical foul there. Can't put the ball in play for strike 2. 0-2 count.
I like that UMass has a lefty batter at the top of the order. Nice little...
Yeah, only 3 lefty batters for the Minutewomen.
Nice little change up to keep the pitcher on her toes.
It's ball number 1, 1-2 count.
Seems a lot harder for Rogers to hammer lefties inside than righties.
Swings at that one, strikes her out. Rogers gets her first strikeout of the game and retires State Civic back to the dugout. The second out of the inning for the Rams. Strings up Jenna Kosa, and let me remind you all that she had a 2-run shot to left last inning to make the score 2-0. She's the reason the Minutewomen have the lead right now.
This should be a great at-bat. Pitcher with some momentum off a strikeout, batter off what is arguably her best hit of the season.
So momentum for both players. See which one prevails. And a low ball one in the dirt. And that one's also low in the dirt for ball 2. Not giving her anything to work with here. She knows Koza has the power.
Yeah, it's her at-bat to lose for sure.
And that one's tad outside, but called strike. 2-1 count.
Tough break that time.
Koza at bats, 2 out. Godin on second, Cooper on first.
That was really the perfect pitch to throw in that situation. You're really not going to swing it at 0-2 unless it's close, and that was right on the line.
Good rip by Kosa, but fouls it back, makes contact, and 2-2 count.
Seems like Rogers has to fight her way back with almost every batter, but seems to do it time and time again.
And coming off that strikeout, see if she can do it again. And a check swing, grounder to Rogers, and makes the outs and retires the inning. Leaving 2 on is the Minutewoman, but the score remains 2-0 in favor of UMass. We'll be right back as we head to the top of the third at Sortina Fields right here on the A10 Digital Network. Welcome back to Sortino Field here in Amherst as we are in the top of the third. And leading things off here is Danielle Garilio and swings at the first pitch, but Carbone can't catch the ball and she will remain safe. Second hit of the game for the Rams.
It might be the Minute Women's first error of the game, depending on how they call it.
Now batting for URI, left fielder number 1.
Just a small chopper to third, but Garilio has the speed and got to first in time. Which brings up the left fielder Muldowney. 276 batting average, the junior. Tad outside. She has 16 hits on the season with 3 RBI. It's pretty good on base percentage with 354. That one's high for ball 2.
I was just about to comment on how comfortable she looked standing in there waiting for the pitch, but that sweet chin music's going to probably make her back off a little bit.
Definitely waiting for her pitch. 2-0 pitch is right down the middle for strike.
Yeah, if
1.
she's waiting for her pitch, that was it. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah, but taking her time, not swinging at the first strike. See if that pays off. Swings at that one, fouls it back. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch makes contact, but that one is fouled back toward the UMass dugout. Count remains 2-2. Swings and a chopper to short. Koza can't field it, bobbles it, and runners will advance. Muldowney on first, Garilio on second, and the third hit for the game for the Rams. Not a good way for the Minutewomen. Not a good start to the third inning for the Minutewomen.
A little bit sloppy out there.
It took a bad bounce, didn't get in good position of it as Kosa bobbled the ball and it went to her left. Was unable to make the play.
Looks like it might have given her a stinger or something too. She's stretching out that shoulder that it made contact with.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay to continue playing, but now up is second baseman Allie Summers. Swings at the first pitch, nicely hit, but goes foul. Like we said earlier in the first, she is definitely a hitter to look out for, batting .311, highest on the team. Highest on base percentage with .454, but she did grounds out in the first. That one's low, ball 1, 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch is just inside and low to make it ball 2. 2-1 count. Weather has cooperated nicely for the Minutewomen today, as this game was moved to today. It was originally scheduled for yesterday, but not a cloud in the sky today.
Gotta love the crazy Amherst weather, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Nice
wow,
play
amazing diving play.
by second baseman Caitlin Stavanoa, who dives for that one, opposite side.
Stepping in at the right fielder.
Makes the play at second. Fielder's choice there.
So that's an early candidate for play of the game.
So Muldowney will head to the dugout, and Danielle Garilio will go to third, and Allie Summers will stay on first. But Back to Paige Julik now. Swings at the first pitch, hit right to Stasovic. Stasovic makes the play, but Galleria will tag up and the Rams will get on the board after a sacrifice fly to center. It is now 2-1 Minute Woman.
Yeah, Julik doing her part there, just getting the ball in play, allowing one of her teammates to score. Get him on the board for the first time this game.
Exactly what she was supposed to do. Pop it out to the outfield and have Galleria come home and score. So Julik gets the RBI, sacrifice fly, and Jenna Cubello now up to bat. She is a junior, and she is now 10th in the URI program in home runs after her Saturday home run against St. Louis. 9 home runs on the season. And strike one, 1-1 count. Swings and fouls that one back for strike two, 1-2 count.
I actually saw Cabello taking a bunch of extra practice reps before the game. Looked like she was working on her swing, and now it just seems like she's a little too eager.
Swinging it a lot. 1-2 count. And that one's in the dirt. For ball 2-2 count. But back to the weather aspect, since this game is played since 2 games are played today and no games are played yesterday, this is the busiest stretch of games for the Rams. Swings at that one. And that one goes off Colleran's glove. And Stavanoa can't make the play in time enough. And another hit for the Rams as they get on base.
It's a lucky break for URI. It looked like that ball was going to be fielded by Colleran, but somehow just popped out of the netting of her glove.
And now Shivery comes to the plate, who had a single in the second. But yes, the busiest stretch of games for the Rams. So they have to play 7 games in 5 days. So as they will be hosting UMass Lowell tomorrow. Doubleheader there. Friday off, and then another series of games for the weekend.
It's a brutal schedule.
It is. A lot of games played. So 2 out. Cabello on first, Summers on second. Shivery at the plate.
Shivery's leading her team with 24 RBIs before this game this season. This could be dangerous for the Minute Women.
That one's in the dirt for ball 1. And strike one, 1-1 count.
And she's leading her team in home runs, and it seems like her team is very well aware, trying to egg her on for a third.
3-run shot will put them up 4-2. Nice advantage for them. But count 2-1. Colleran with the pitch. Swings at that one. Stasovic running back, but makes the out. And that one will do it for the top of the third. The URI Rams tack on 1 and get on the scoreboard to make this game 2-1 after a sacrifice fly from Paige Julik and a series of hits from Garilio and Muldowney. And we'll head to the bottom of the third on the A10 Digital Network. And we head into the bottom of the third. Minute Women up 2-1. Rams were able to get on the board earlier in the inning. And Taylor Carbone now up. She popped out in the first, looking to get something going here in the third to add to their lead. Take strike one. Nice pitch by Rogers. And that one's high ball. 1-1 count. And the pitch, chopper to short. Cabello there and makes the out. Carbone now 0 for 2 after grounding out there to short.
Good effort for a leadoff at bat. Took a couple pitches. Fortunately, it was not enough.
Tara Klee now coming to the plate, the right fielder. Popped out in the first.
She bats cleanup. There's nothing to clean up, but hopefully she'll at least get on base.
And high ball one. Inside for ball two. 2-0 count for Klee. The pitch is high. And dodging out of the way is Klee. Takes ball 3, 3-0 count. Rogers has to throw a strike here unless Klee or else Klee will walk.
Rogers loves to hug that inside corner with these righty batters. Even if they're not crowding the plate, it seems like she's trying to take it all for herself.
And that one's a strike down the middle for strike one. 3-1 count. Hitter's pitch coming up right now. And that one's high, and she walks her 5th walk of the day for Rogers. And Klee gets on first, bringing up Casey Carbone, who also walked in the first inning.
New Hampshire native is looking to do something with a runner on first base.
That's
She's been showing bunt a lot today.
Yep, her and Dasovic, the two freshmen, probably have them because they have the most speed, can bunt and get on base very quickly. And the 1-0 pitch swings and chopper to first. That one will get through in between Klepchik and Summers. And a base hit for Carbone. Runners on first and second.
That was hit to pretty much the only spot where it would have been able to make it through to the outfield. Great little grounder.
Great spot to put the ball, as Allie Summers was just a tad to left, diving for it, but couldn't get there. And his first baseman, Lauren Klepchik, not able to get there as well. Both diving for the play, but it gets through. And Ashton Wentz now up, swings at the first pitch, but pops that one back for strike one.
Wentz has got herself a couple doubles, about 8 RBIs this season.
Definitely a solid player.
Yeah, she's been shown to thrive with runners on base.
And 1-1 count now for Wentz. Wentz has only struck out 7 times this season, the lowest on the team. She takes ball 2 as that one's a tad outside. Two-one pitch is in there for strike 2, 2-2 count.
We've seen a lot of batters wait on pitches like that, but the umpire's been calling that all day. They're going to have to be prepared to come in swinging low.
Yeah, definitely a lot of called strikes here in this one. 2-2 counts. Runs on first and second, and that one's just a tad high. Full counts. 1 out. Carbone on first, Klee on second. Rogers looking over to her coaches. Pivotal pitch here. Full count for Wentz. Swings at that one, and that one will be foul. It's right down the line. Tad towards the left.
It's a good job staying alive.
Made contact. Three-two pitch. It's high, and she will be walked with bases loaded. 6th walk for Rogers. Olivia Godin.
You gotta love this patience that UMass is showing today. Amassing a ton of walks already.
Yep, they're definitely not swinging at everything, are patient. Working that pitch count.
It's not like there have been a lot of wild pitches or anything either. A lot of it's like stuff that's right on the edge, taking their chances, but it's paying off.
Being very smart. Bases loaded for Godin. And big opportunity for the Minutewoman senior, who has had her struggles this season. 9 hits at 52 at-bats. But looking to get something going here. She does get on base, quite a decent amount, 323%.
She's already been walked 12 times this season. In a game like this, we might just walk one across the plate.
Yeah, 13 now. She was walked earlier in this game. She was walked in the second.
And she's on her way with 1 ball.
Yep. The 1-0 pitch swings and pops that one back. 1-1 counts. So 1 out. Klee on third, Casey Carbone on second, Wentz on first. Swings, and that one's nicely hit. Will it find the
That
gap?
one over.
Oh,
Wow.
nice catch by center fielder Galileo. And tagging up is Tara Klee. So a sacrifice fly by Olivia Godin got the job done. And UMass will extend its lead 3-1.
That was a solid shot, too. For a second, I thought that one was going to be a home run. Grand slam, even. Only made it back to the track, but still, great contact and a great at-bat.
Definitely a powerful hit by Godin. Didn't have the legs to get there, but she got an RBI. Her third RBI of the season. And extended the lead. So she did her part. Now Stavinoa swings at the first pitch to shallow
And it
center
looks like
field.
she's going to do her part, too. Bringing in another run. Nice RBI single.
Carbone will score. And the lead is now 4-1 for the Minutewomen as Stavinoa swings at the first pitch she sees, drops that one to shallow center field, and makes this game 4-1.
Got Whitney Cooper up now, looking to carry the momentum all the way back to the top of the order.
So Wentz on second, Stavinoa on first. That one's tad low for ball one, 1-0 count. Swing and a miss for Cooper, 1-1 count. Cooper was walked last inning.
What a
This is her
swing, though.
Definitely a big rip going for the bleachers.
Home run or bust.
Pops that one back and takes strike two. 1-2 count. 2 out. The Rams lead 4-3 in hits, but UMass has also been walked 6 times today. 3 uncharacteristic from Rogers, and that one's inside, 2-2.
She could definitely feel the wind on her stomach from that one. As Rogers keeps trying to push the righties off the plate.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Cooper strikes out, and that'll do it for this one, but the Minutewomen tag on 2 more to make this game 4-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. From Sortino Field, live on the A10 Digital Network. we are back here at the top of the fourth. Brian Carchi alongside Joe Mixis. And Meg Colleran remains in the circle. Klepchik swings the first pitch, grounder to second. And Stabenow is there to make the play and retires the first batter of the fourth. Klepchik struck out in the second and now is 0 for 2 with that ground out. And Taylor Archer, the designated player, also struck out in the second. Go ahead.
She's definitely trying to take some more pitches, having started off with a one pitch at bat.
Swings at that first pitch too, and a ground out. Back-to-back ground outs, first pitches. And Archer struck out in the second with Klepchik and now grounded out with Klepchik. Seems to be following in her footsteps. But Maddie Housel now coming to the plate. Popped out in the second.
It's been 2 pitches for 2 outs this inning. UMass is looking to finish this one off quick.
That one's high for ball 1. She didn't bite on the first pitch like her teammates, Klepchik and Archer, but has the count at 1-0. 2 outs. That one's low for ball 2.
It's a really good play from Ashton Wintz there, knocking that ball down. It's kind of pitched in the dirt. It's probably thanks to all those pregame reps, though. I saw her throwing a ball up against the dugout by herself, just working on blocking stuff and keeping it in front of her.
Definitely a pivotal part of the game, not letting balls get behind you. They go behind, the runners could advance. 3-0 count, and that one's outside. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and a walk for Maddie Housel. The first walk of the game by Meg Colleran. Now Garilio coming to the plate. She had a base hit and scored in the third. Oh, and that one gets by Savanoa. Easy grounder there, but she couldn't get her glove down in time. And Garilio gets her second hit of the game.
Yeah, with a little help from the Minute Women, she might be having her best game of the season. Already reaching base a couple of times.
Yeah, Savanoa just couldn't get there. It was on the glove side. And now Marilyn Muldowney, who also singled in the third. Runners on first and second, takes the first pitch inside. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Housel is on second, Garilio on first.
Muldowney's been one of the mainstay players for URI this season.
Swings at that one. That one will get through right down the first base line. Carbone diving to make the
play at the plate.
And
safe.
Housel will be safe. A base hit, RBI base hits for Muldowney. Second hit of the game. And just like that, it's 4-2. You are 4-2 Minute Woman. And
It's got to feel nice.
Head coach Christy Stefanoni heads out. Christy Stefanoni heads out to have a small conference with Ian Fields and pitcher Meg Colleran, who has given up an RBI single, a single, and a walk last 3 batters.
After starting off incredibly strong. So the conference is definitely just to try to calm her nerves.
Yep, after 2 easy outs earlier in this inning, the grounds out by Klepchik and Archer. Thought this inning would end quickly, but tides have turned with 2 outs. Rams are getting things going here, which brings up Allie Summers, who's 0 for 2 on the day with the ground out and a fielder's choice. That one's tad outside for ball 1. She has a runner in scoring position in Garilio. And that one's tad inside, but I'm called a strike. 1-1 count.
Yeah, she's taken a couple pitches now. Goes to show why she has been walked 16 times so far this year.
Definitely very patient, works the count. And that one was low for 2-1. Yep, like you said, Summers walked 16 times, the most walks on her team by a massive margin. Swings at that one and fouls it back. Jenna Kubello and Lauren Klepchik are only behind, or second with 7 walks, so that's 9 more walks for Allie Summers.
She's also been hit by 5 pitches. She's 4 more than any other player on the team.
And grounder to second. Stefanoa able to make that one and gets the out. So 4-2 Minutewoman after a series of hits by the Rams in Garilio and Muldowney. And we will head to the bottom of the 4th. 4-2 UMass on the A10 Digital Network. Bottom of the 4th, top of the order for UMass and Erin Stasovic, who was 0 for 1. She struck out in the second, but was walked in the first.
The freshman's got a fresh start in a new inning, looking to get on base.
She watched the bunt as she likes to lead off and get that bunt. Rogers still in the circle in the 4th. And there it is. Going for the bunt, but pulls back 1-0 count.
A good call.
Bunts that one, but that one's foul for the first strike. 1-1 count.
By the time she realized it was foul, she was already 3/4 of the way to first base. You can see why she's going for that easy contact.
It's got the speed, definitely. Swings
Wow.
at that one. Fouls it back. 1-2 count.
From a couple of soft bunts to a hammer of a swing on that foul ball.
The 1-2 pitch is high for ball 2. Good eye there by Stasovic to stay alive. 2-2 count. Stasovic, the highest batting average on the team with 344. Fouls that one back. 2-2 count remains. 2-2 pitch. Swings and fouls that one back for her 4th foul at this at-bat.
It's almost like she's trying to run before she hits the ball, and it's just causing the ball to just shoot straight backwards.
Two pitch. Fouls it back once again. Count remains 2-2. Barrel the bat can't get on the ball as she's hitting the bottom of the ball and pops that one back.
She's taking some very unorthodox swings.
Very Ichiro style like movements at her swing. She gets a running start. And that one's a ball. Good eye there as that one's outside. 3-2. Full count. The pitch. Fouls it back. She's remaining at the plate, making contact, but can't put the ball in play.
Men and women couldn't have asked for a better start to this side of the inning. Excellent at bat to lead the way.
Makes contact and puts that one in play as it heads to shallow left field, but Muldowney there to make the out and retire Stacevic after that long at-bat. They're fouling off 6 times. But now we have Jenna Kosa. 2-run home run in the first, grounded out in the second. Looking to make some magic happen here at the bottom of the 4th and add to that lead. Kosa swings at the first pitch, and that's one hits
That's
well.
good.
Finds the gap in between left center field. She rounds first, heads to second, and will get there standing. Kosa with their 2nd hit of the day and 6th double on the season.
Yeah, the sophomore's been looking really good this year, starting 30 out of 30 games, along with only 3 other minute women. It's really contributing and making a big impact. It'll be nice to see how she develops as a junior and senior and becomes one of the leaders of the program.
Absolutely, definitely has the youth and good promising future for her. They're sitting out last season with that ACL tear. And now Taylor Carbone.
Where youth meets experience.
Yeah, exactly. Carbone, one of the leaders of the team. Senior.
Carbone's actually one of the leaders in triples for the team. She may not look like a power hitter, but she's got some.
Yep, 4 home runs this season.
An official timeout for a little home plate maintenance.
Carbone will step in, 2-0 count. Koza on second. And check swing, fouls it back. First strike 1, 2-1 count. And the pitch is high. 3-1 count. Hitter's pitch coming up right now. Three-one pitch. outside and walks her 7th walk of the game. Carbone heads to first.
You gotta admire that patience.
Great patience. Took a lot of pitches. And a small timeout for the Rams as the catcher, Maddie Housel, heads out to Rogers. Some motivation with Jenna Cubello in there as well. And Tara Klee now coming to the plate. She's 0 for 1, popping out in the first with a walk in the third. And strike one on the first pitch.
You kind of see in her face how she wishes she took that pitch.
Being patient, not swinging at the first strike. With Koza on second still. Taylor Carbone walked to first. Inside for ball 1, 1-1 count.
Seems like with every single matchup, Rogers is throwing at least one pitch really tight inside.
She likes that inside pitch. And
She likes staying in the batter's heads.
swing and a miss by Klee takes strike two. The 1-2 offering is inside for ball 2. 2-2 counts for Tara Klee. And the pitch is high for ball 3. A pretty wild pitch there, but Housel getting up there and stopping it from going back. And runners will stay.
Hopefully she'll make it out of this at-bat alive and avoid another strikeout. Piling up a bunch this season.
Klee makes contact and pops that one up to first. Clip check not able to get there in time, and Klee will remain at the plate, full count.
It's actually fielded really nicely by the first base coach.
The pitch is
Wow.
bounces off the third base bag, and bases will be loaded for Casey Carbone, who already had a single at her last at-bat. 1 out. Kosa on third, Carbone on second, and Klee now on first.
In all my years of both softball and baseball, I don't know if I've ever seen a ball hit on a rope directly at a base like that.
Yeah, it took a wild bounce. Lucky break for the Minutewoman.
It's cool that in such a simple sport you still see new things every day.
Absolutely. Now hits are even at 5. Carbone swings at the first pitch. She sees 0-1 count, 1 out. Swings at that one and pops it up to Rogers. Rogers is called back by third baseman Shivery, but the ump is going to call it an infield fly, and she will be out. Bases still loaded. Casey Carbone unable to get anything going there, but Ashton Wentz, the catcher, now coming to the bag.
looked like a little lack of communication out there between URI players, almost having a little pile up on the mound.
Wentz takes her first pitch, and that one's strike one.
It's a great swing. She just took her eye off the ball.
Wanted that one to go over the fence.
Yeah, she's driving that one straight for W.E.B. Du Bois Library off in the distance.
One count for Wentz. Swings, and that one's popped up down the left field line, and Muldowney is there to make the out. So the Rams get out of a jam, leaves players on first, second, and third, and this game will remain 4-2 as we head to the fifth inning here at Sortino Field on the A10 Digital Network.